Hi, everybody. This week I'm really excited to have a special guest, Jess Wagner from The Weekender Fashion. Hello, Jess.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Quick, I'll tell you guys, I run a fashion blog. My husband's also a photographer, so we do shoots all the time and lots of styling. So I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge there to share with you guys. And also, I have to slide this in here. I'm going to be launching a vintage online clothing shop soon. So if you're into whimsical, romantic pieces,
Yes.
be sure to check it out eventually. I have not launched yet, but if you're looking for something or want help, please send me a message. So just wanted to share that really quick before
Yay!
we dive into our
Oh,
conversation
for
today.
sure. That's amazing. Yes, some people might recognize you from some of our photo shoots and stuff like that. So hopefully they're following you already. But we'll be sure to link for sure so they can check you out. Now that it's finally the weather is getting better, we're looking forward to some spring and summer engagement sessions. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some tips and things to avoid when considering outfits. So I know you probably have plenty of ideas, but I'll let you kind of take it away and give us some suggestions.
Yeah, so that's probably my favorite part sometimes of planning a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So for an engagement session, this might be something that, right, is for like what, a save the date, making an announcement. Maybe you just want to capture this moment in time.
Yeah.
So there's a story to be told there, which I think props to you if you've already booked with Brooks and Diane because you have good taste. We know you have good taste if you book with them. But the important thing I think here would be to tell your story, and part of that will be your outfit and what you're wearing, how you're styled. And for me, at least when we shoot, I think the location's a big part of that too.
Yeah.
So being aware, maybe you're somewhere and you decide you want like a woodsy feel, you're walking around somewhere outdoors in nature, I would suggest playing off those colors you're going to find in nature, maybe more neutrals, more earthy tones.
Yes.
Where on the flip side, maybe if you're doing a sunset beach shoot, I would say go for those fun, bold, bright, maybe a hot pink is something like I personally would be like, I would love to wear that, but that's not maybe going to fit as well when you're doing this woodsy shoot or whatever. So keep all of that in mind. It's all going to tie into telling your story. Pay attention to texture and color. I actually specifically wore this shirt. It's one of my favorites that I think has some awesome texture going on. It's a nice, simple color. I know I look good in purples and lavenders.
Yeah.
And I love that the little sleeve detail here. So just thinking about what you're wearing, what you look good in. I'm sure everyone has like a closet with colors that they are drawn to. I know like I like pinks and pastels, so that's what you're going to find in my closet. That's probably what I would end up wearing.
Yeah.
Where as opposed to, I know sometimes you're told to avoid prints. If you like print, you can wear print. I would just be considerate of, again, all the little details and how it's going to come together.
Yeah.
I know too, I'm sure you tell people to do this, but if you want to make a mood board or go on Pinterest, find your inspiration and see what you're drawn to. If you're totally drawing a blank and like, oh, I don't want to just wear white t-shirts and jeans, there's so much inspiration out there. See what draws you in and then play off of that.
Yes, I love that you just said that because we talked about mood boards a couple of weeks ago for the wedding planning, and you can totally do that for the engagement session as well.
Yeah, and then I think probably my third piece of advice would be maybe add in just like one accessory. If you're not an accessory person, that's okay too. I know there's all types of advice out there on this as to like put everything on and take one piece off. But I would think about it as something that maybe you're wearing your grandmother's pearls or putting like a flower in your hair, just something to add a little bit of interest. It doesn't have to be a crazy prop necessarily.
Yeah.
But just one little accessory.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you. These are great tips. I think starting with like 3 simple things to get you started is amazing. What are some things that you might avoid, or some kind of things to suggest in that route?
Yeah. So I would definitely, guys, avoid anything that isn't comfortable. You don't want to be wearing something that's too tight fitting. I think especially for an engagement session, you're going to be moving. and maybe your partner, maybe you're gonna do romantic, like where they pick you up in their arms, or you're hugging, or you're
Yeah.
walking through, again, beach or woods or different terrain. You want to be comfortable, which would tie into comfortable shoes. I definitely, if you're a heel person, bring them along and where you're easy to slide on flats, but you're going to want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So make sure to keep that in mind and avoid anything that feels cumbersome, I think, or awkward.
Yes, exactly. Because for us, we spend these engagement sessions. We take our time. We're just kind of hanging out, and we're not. It's not like we're just rushing from one picture to the next. We're actually just walking around. We're getting to know each other and having fun with it. So obviously, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be like your feet start hurting. An hour into it. So that's a great tip.
Yes, no, I think that's an important one. I feel like that's one I have learned from by doing like the wrong move. I'm like, oh, I love these shoes. These are look so cool, and then you're sort of miserable, and then that comes across on camera when you're not comfortable.
Oh, for
it's
sure.
It's gonna be picked up in those images. So
absolutely.
I almost touched on this a little bit, but when you're planning your outfits for you and your partner, avoid going too matchy. You want more complementary looks. So for example, say you have your guy, he's in khakis and maybe a blue button down as the girl, or whatever it would be. I would suggest maybe you don't have to wear the exact same shade of blue dress. Maybe wear a white dress that has some little blue floral accents, or a blue belt, or whatever it would be that you tie that color in. So coordinate, but don't do the matchy thing. I feel like it's gonna read really differently than a classier, just kind of coordinating look.
Yeah, and I would even like do a quick search of like complementary colors, or complementing outfits or something like that, because I feel like that is a great way to kind of see what that looks like if you can't quite picture it.
And if this is something that's probably your guys' call and that would be discussed ahead of time, don't overdo it. I would say keep it to one or maybe two outfits tops. If you want to do a more dressed down look, that would be a jeans or something casual, and then a dressier look where you guys are more dressed up. I know, like, me and my husband, if we do photos together, he's a very casual guy where I love to get dressed up, so sometimes we meet in the middle.
Yeah.
We're going to want both of those, but I would not do more than two looks.
Yeah.
And even if you're just sticking to one look, remember, I guess I meant to say, remember you can use layers. So if you start off maybe with a sweater or a lighter jacket or something on top, and you take that off later, it'll kind of change up your look, and you'll get more maybe options out of it, if that's something that you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, and because that's another thing that we always say with the flow of the session. Again, we're just trying to kind of hang out and be really casual and enjoy the time. If we have to stop multiple times for you to go change, the whole changing your whole outfit in the bathroom is usually stressful, and then you come out and your hair is all messed up. So it's definitely nice, and I love what you said about layers, because that can make it super easy to make that change and not have to worry about really putting like a pause in the whole flow of things. Oh, that's so amazing. Thank you. I think these tips are amazing. I think our couples will love to kind of hear your suggestions, and I really appreciate you taking the time for us. Guys, if you guys have any questions about engagement sessions, you can always email me, comment here, and let us know if you have any questions, and Jess, I'm sure, will be happy to help and make some suggestions. And I'm always texting our couples. They'll send me pictures of their outfits. I had a bride the other day who was online shopping, of course, for some new outfits, and she was like, which one do you like best? So I love doing that. I love being able to help out. So it's always a fun little process. But all right, thank you guys. Thank you, Jess. And I hope you guys have a great day.